It does take a village, and these are all our children. They don't belong to just one family or one community. They belong to all of us.
The children are our future.
So we have to really fight for what kids need right now.
Youth Rights and Justice is a nonprofit organization that provides indigent defense for both parents and children in juvenile court. We represent kids who are in foster care because of abuse and neglect allegations, and also children charged with delinquencies.
Families need resources to prevent delinquency and also to help prevent families being broken up because the children are taken into foster care. And so we need to get kids school resources, especially now with the coronavirus, and make sure that the most needy are taken care of so that they can reach their potential. And Youth Rights and Justice was great developing the School Works program.
The focus of School Works is to look at enrollment issues, at school discipline, at special education needs for court-involved youth, both in children dependency cases and delinquency cases as well. So really focused on a global, holistic approach and consideration of all of the child's school needs.
We've got the school to prison pipeline. Youth Rights and Justice are the experts in the field trying to prevent as many kids from getting into the system as possible. That's why the work is important to me, the children.
YRJ, as it is a nonprofit law firm, so it takes a very special person, a different person to work there, where you will see compassion, you will see empathy. They have no problem rolling up their sleeves and work on their mission for the people, the clients that we work with. I'm a legal assistant supporting the attorneys handling the special immigrant juvenile status cases. That means children who have crossed the border and come alone, basically unaccompanied minors.
I was actually a kid in foster care for a little bit, here and there. Statistically speaking, one of the main reasons that people remove Native children in particular from their homes is what they call neglect. And neglect sometimes is just a code word for poverty. We're just removed at a higher rate because of stereotypical racism issues and assumptions. Now we have an opportunity to change and shift some of that. It's very important for organizations like Youth Rights and Justice to make this happen.
YRJ is addressing its own diversity, equity, and inclusion concerns, because if we haven't addressed our own biases, then we can't help the system address its biases. So the work begins here in order to address the systemic racism that we see.
I always knew we would foster children. I never knew how hard it would be.
We started to become involved with Youth Rights and Justice when Jennifer Stoller was introduced as Noah's attorney. She was just a really positive experience of helping us explain kind of what was going on and how everything worked.
Noah was 10 years old and all he wanted was permanency. Jennifer knew that. It was all he talked about. We legally adopted Noah in Christmas Eve 2019. It became official. And so our relationship with Jennifer ended formally. I will say we had an adoption party in January and she was one of the first people to RSVP and come. She brought her kids. It was super exciting and emotional for her kids to see just kind of the work she does and how awesome she is and what she did to make a family.
It's really important that the children in foster care system are supported, and Youth Rights and Justice does a great job advocating for them, and they could use all the support and resources available to in the community.
I continue to be so excited. There's a continued commitment and funding from the community and all of our supporters to support the efforts of the attorneys to work on behalf of individual students to help stabilize their school situation.
People are like, I want to give to a cause. Like, this is the biggest cause. You know, if we cannot help our kids, we have no hope for our future, and they deserve the absolute best. And Youth Rights and Justice is the absolute best.